Hey YouTube, it's your boy Dream Big. I'm back at it again with another video for you guys. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Make sure you stay to the end of the video. I got a lot of good points on this Hoodie SZN by A Boogie BX. What's good? You already know it's BK all day though. But I'm repping for New York right now. Tekashi 6ix9ine. He's out the way. We got him out the way for a little bit, and we got Mr. Melody, A Boogie in here. Just dropped a 20-track hip hop and R&B album. To me, A Boogie, you know, he talks a lot about, in this album, it's a little different. Like, he talks a lot about, you know, when he first got started, how he was just, you know, he was just like a big fan, and he looks up to like people like Drake and stuff. I remember Drake shouting him out, like when he had This Is My Shit, that track, and just working with like Fab a lot. And I think like this is like his true, I think this album was really good. It's true to self, and I really wish that the project in general would have been maybe like 10 tracks. I think that 20 tracks is a little overdoing it. Even though we got to see a different side from artists, I think 20 tracks was a little too much. Some of the tracks were kind of repetitive. They kind of talked a lot about, you know, him. Obviously, sounds like he cheated on his girlfriend and with a bartender or some little thotty, a skeezer. Let me tell y'all my for sure highlights from this project. Voices in My Head. I like that track because I get to feel A Boogie's pain over the past year. Even though he dropped that international project, which was really good, by the way. If you haven't heard Artists' international project, definitely go check out that project. Really good. He got Davido and a lot of good like international tracks on there. He said it's really big in Africa and stuff like that. And you know, I feel like a lot of artists nowadays are going to the like Afro beats, especially like when Drake did it with More Life and things like that, and Views. So a lot of people have been taking advantage of, you know, that the Afro beats culture and just playing around with those sounds. And I think it's good. I think really some good music comes out of it. I'm not sure about the quality. It's not as genuine. It's not as authentic as having the real artists do it. But I still enjoy hearing those Afro beats, and it puts a lot of those artists from overseas on. Like it gets a lot of people like Davido and, you know, Popcorn and things like that, Wiz the Kid and things like that. They get the opportunity to shine and they get new fans out of it. So I really appreciate that. Even though I don't like, even like with the UK artists, I really don't, I'll be honest, I don't like, what is that guy's name? The dude, y'all help me out. Comment down below the dude's name, the dude that was on More Life, that Drake had all over that rapping. He rapped like so monotone. It was terrible. He was on like a couple different people projects this year, like ASAP and stuff. Cringe-worthy. Oh my god. But I liked Voices in My Head. You know, he had me feeling like the underdog. You know, just going through trials and tribulation, having that X on you, and you know, just always wanted to be the best and successful at whatever you do, even though, you know, he's going through relationship problems, even though he's famous, and just dealing with all that mentally, and, you know, having fans that's wanting the music and stuff like that. I think it was like just dope track, like everything that, you know, running through your mind, like while living life. So I thought that was a good track. I Did It was another track that I liked, and you know, he just talking about how you can't trust nobody, especially girls or whatever, because they might cross you. And after, you've done something or you've been heartbroken, you start to feel like you got no feelings and you got to protect yourself. At the end of the day, self-love, y'all. Self-love. He be sounding like he got trust issues, you know what I mean? One of my favorite tracks on here, definitely one of my favorites is Swervin'. It's a London on the Track beat. This is what we've really been waiting for. A Boogie previewed this on IG. We've been hearing it. Even like with 6ix9ine, been trolling, and A Boogie previewed it on his IG, and we just heard like a little snippet, but like hearing this whole song, that shit is fuego, fire. Dope track from A Boogie. I'm not really a 6ix9ine fan per se. I don't think 6ix9ine really adds anything to the song. In my opinion, I don't think he adds anything to the song. But it's still a great song. I don't take anything away from him. He doesn't make the song like bad, but I don't feel like I'm like, ooh, I can't wait to hear that verse from 6ix9ine on there. Like, I do like the gumbo 6ix9ine, not gumbo, like the Gotti. I like when 6ix9ine starts doing like the melody shit, like Hey Boogie. Like, I don't know if I too much enjoy of him when he's yelling and screaming, but it was alright. But Swervin', the hook, the chorus on this joint, crazy, A Boogie. Then of course we got the next single, Star Tender, with your boy Offset and your boy Tyga. Yo, shout out to Tyga. Tyga came back after these Kylie Jenner allegations and dating. I'm glad he's back. I'll be the first to admit. Y'all can check my page. If you are a loyal subscriber, look back on my page, man. I've been supporting Tyga even when he was with Kylie. He dropped a couple projects and a couple songs while he was together. I was still supporting. I still liked it. Like, I like Tyga. I think he has his own lane. I think, like, even when he was doing the projects with Chris Brown years ago, and the Fan of Fan project, and the project he did with Chris Brown a couple years ago. I think he's always been consistent. I think he's always had like a thing for making like strip club bangers and just singles for the radio. I think he makes good songs. I think he's able to make a good song, and I think he should continue doing that, in my opinion. But as far as Star Tender, another great song from A Boogie. I like the melody. I like the hook. I like what he's talking about. These bartenders is, they doing a lot better than these strippers, man. That's all I'm gonna say. These bartenders, they making money, they bad, and they bad. That's all I'm gonna say, man. And your boy Offset getting in trouble with these bartenders, so you already know what it is. But I definitely see this going up in the clubs and the strip clubs for sure. And I see a lot of girls twerking to it. The beat is fire. I think one of the tracks that really surprised me while listening to this album was the joint with Juice WRLD. I don't know too much about Juice WRLD. I know that song Lucid Dreams, of course, with the sample. But like a lot of artists nowadays are like the beats and the producers are carrying the tracks. Like, they make the track worth it. So I was surprised at how good he sound on Demons and Angels, and just hearing the vocals, the way him and A Boogie. I gotta give A Boogie credit too. The way him and A Boogie put the song together and the lyrics they were saying, like, it sounded like really, really good. I think this was a real good album cut. It really surprised me. I was very impressed, and I would definitely be listening to some more Juice WRLD so I can know more about him as an artist, just based off this track. And I think it had like a lot of good messages in there. Like, one of the things I would definitely say, life is about the timing, man. And I think I enjoyed just figuring out Juice WRLD ability to make songs, and it was basically a good time for me. Another track I enjoyed, which is one of the tracks that I feel like is kind of repetitive because we already had like 2 or 3 songs where it's talking about these hoes ain't loyal essentially, and then you got another one, Skeezers. It was another Can't Love These Hoes track, but it was like their anthem. So I enjoyed it nonetheless. I just feel like it was getting a little repetitive, and we got the point, A Boogie. We got it. They evil. Can't trust these girls. Can't trust them. Another track, Savage. Once again, the repetitiveness is, just talking about, kind of once you do something bad, to the person you love, it changes them, kind of like that saying from Excuse Me Miss from Jay-Z, once a good girl gone bad, she gone forever. But it's just, that's what I got from it, and it's just, like once your heart goes cold, you just turn into like a savage, like you heartless. So I think that was a real track though. Like that was a real track, and once again I think A Boogie did his thing, and it was some real material there. It's something that I feel like a lot of people can relate to, and I think that savage mode and everything, I feel like that's trendy right now. So it's trendy, and I know a lot of people are going through, a lot of girls and maybe even guys, they're going through things and they can relate to that song for real. Next track, cause we on YouTube. Queen Naija, Come Closer. I already know Queen can sing, but that girl can sing, man. I didn't know she could sing like that. She sounded really good on this track, and I think A Boogie picked the perfect track for her to be on, and I think it was just amazing. I think that I feel like there should be a video shot for this. They should definitely shoot a video. It should definitely be a single. It's a beautiful song, and I like what they did. I like what they made together. Like, it was really dope. Shout out to Queen. Spam up Queen in the comment section. Let her know I'm doing a review on this. Yo, let A Boogie know. Let Queen, all of them know I'm doing a review on this, man. And if y'all still here, hashtag that dream big, hit that like button. Yo, you already know. Make sure more people can see these videos, man. But for the team, for High Bridge, another dope track. Another dope track, another dope track. I'm definitely messing with is the Don Q, Trap Manny. It's a real rappity rap song with the High Bridge label crew, and I think it was dope. Real boss talk, real rap. I think for a total rap song, I think everybody held his own and then told a great story on that track. Billie Jean, Fuego, the 4-minute conversation track I was very disappointed in, and only because he did a quote unquote freestyle, and we already knew it was written. When we watched Fun Flex, but now for sure we know it was written because we're hearing it on the album. But that kind of disappoints me. I really like A Boogie. I like A Boogie's music, and I like him as an artist. I think he's good at the melodies and for what he does. And just to, I respect him for going on Funk Flex. Regardless, I respect him for going on Funk Flex. I just want to put that out there. Not a lot of artists can go on Funk Flex and try to rap. So I respect him for going up there and try to rap, because he's been there before. He's been there with Don Q like starting off his career when he first got hot. He was going on Funk Flex and he was dropping bombs. So I respect him for that. But I would say as a fan of him, as a fan of rap, you know, it definitely disappointed me hearing him, you know, recycle some bars from the album. I would have rather him, you know, at least recite something new written, something that wouldn't have been on the album. Because now we already knew it was written. Now it sounds extra. To me, it sounds extra bad because now it's on the album, and yeah, we're not down. But you know, a lot of the other tracks, the other cuts on the album, I wasn't really feeling. The one especially that Young Thug cut, especially the Young Thug cut, Just Like Me. Oh my God, I absolutely hated that song. I think I'm just saying, I don't think I'm a Young Thug fan at all. I don't see what people see in Young Thug. Like I don't see him as talented at all. I think there's a lot of artists, you know, I think he got famous just off the coattails of trying to be like Lil Wayne, and I understand that a lot of people enjoy his music because the way he makes his voice sound like a quote unquote. You guys say this. I heard a lot of people say he made his voice sound like an instrument. I think he sounds bad. I definitely think he's a terrible mumble rapper, and he has no substance to his music. I mean, every once in a while, yeah, he'll give you a good single. But album wise, I don't see what y'all see in him, man. I don't see it, and for sure I didn't enjoy him on this album. So that is my Boogie Wit Da Hoodie season. You already know. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, share this video. Comment down below what y'all want to see next. You know, I'm thinking about doing like a little podcast again. Tell me if y'all want to see more interviews. Definitely looking into doing more of those interviews, events. Make sure y'all hit that link in the description. Check out my clothing line, chanceclothingco.com. Make sure you follow me on IG. I'll link that again. And if you ain't subscribed, make sure you join the Dream Squad, because we the best in this. And you already know, dream big. Make sure you chasing your dream. I'm making my dream happen every day. I love y'all. Peace. Oh, and one more thing. I didn't even give it a review. I didn't, man. I forgot. But yeah, I would definitely. I would think this album's. I would definitely say, like, you can definitely bump this album. You can definitely bump 10 out of 20 tracks out this album. I would definitely give this album a solid 7. 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10. Definitely check it out for yourself. Let me know what y'all think. Once again, comment down below what y'all think. Hashtag that Dream Squad. And you already know. Peace.